If I could talk to anyone, it would be like Future. Just like
That would be the best thing, bro.
straight up. What made you get into Future?
I don't know, but I can't pinpoint the beginning of it. But
It just kind of like happens, right?
it's like what I listen to, you know?
Mhm. Who's your favorite right now?
Hmm?
Who's your favorite right now? That's dropping music.
Australia.
Both, either.
I don't know, but fucking, I listen to everyone, to be honest. Chillin' is mad. What? He's from around here, isn't he?
Hurstville. Hurstville.
Is it like same? Like,
Yeah, it was crazy. I was at Hurstville Station and I didn't even see him. And then he was like, yo, Blood Juice. And I'm like, yo. Yeah, that was such a good feeling. Do you get that a lot out west now? Like, you know, being that you have a bit of a name?
I don't know, but it's a bit weird. Fucking this recognition here and there, but it's not like.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't put your face on it.
Nah.
And that's on purpose, right? Why is that?
I don't know, bro. I don't put my face on that and then I'm on here, right? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, bro. Nah, I don't know, bro. Just whatever. I don't care, you know?
Yeah.
Just behind the camera, I don't really give a fuck, you know?
Yeah. I like that. I get that. And there's a lot of like things that come with fame that you don't really want and it's not the ideal.
It feels better by someone knowing what you do, but they don't have to know what you are, you know? Who you are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
So it's like, it's mad.
Because people treat you a certain way when you... And I only notice it now because I put my face on there a lot more.
Yeah.
And people notice that like they treat you completely different to what I used to be. And it's like,
It's all
just
fake
shame.
shit, eh?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fake bullshit. Like,
Yeah. But it's cool as well because like the artists that I looked up for so long are now like coming to me and that just feels good. Whether or not it should, but yeah. What's your main goal with everything? Like
Hey? What do you mean with what?
like DME and even just in general. Like do you want to run DME for the rest of your life or is it other businesses and ventures?
I don't know, but I just want to do that entertainment shit for a minute, you know, for long.
Yeah.
The parties, the events, the DME, it's all like just different
Yeah.
categories, you know,
I'm making my
of
cat.
it.
Yeah. And you put it into one business as well.
Yeah, like that's what it is, like DME.
Yeah.
The DME group type.
Well, what's it stand for again? Something
Double
entertainment.
M Entertainment.
Double M.
Double M Entertainment.
What's the double M?
That's my initials.
So what's your actual name? Everyone calls you Gucci.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to find out one day.
You don't even find your president name. Come on.
Just find out one day, but.
Yeah. So what got you into rap and the whole culture and even just like entertainment?
I don't know, but I'm a big fan of music, so I'm like, you know, why
Yeah.
don't I do something to support it?
All right. So let's even go way back. Let's say because you're not from here, right? Like you weren't born in Sydney. Right. So what was that like? Was it Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there anything that really stood out to you there that's different to here?
It's different countries, but so everything is different, you know?
It's a whole different lifestyle.
It's a whole lot. But it's like I kind of grew up here. Like I remember a bit there, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you moved when you were young.
Yeah, maybe when I was a bit,
Yeah.
But
True,
yeah,
true.
it's a whole different thing, but you know?
Yeah,
It's
that's
mad,
fair.
bro. It's mad.
Good on you. And what was high school like? You know, growing up, and you know you got all these ambitions and shit. You're from the West, and there's so many people doing different things to what you're doing, and here you are.
I don't know, but high school was fucking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's fucking shit, but I just had to stay there, you know?
What made it shit for you?
I don't know, but there's nothing interesting there, you know? You go to school to learn what? Like fucking all the shit that you learn at school, you know what I mean? Using that, you know what I mean? Like, learn about Shakespeare and shit, like what the fuck is that, you know?
Yeah.
But I like
That's true.
I like business, but you know?
Yeah.
The subject, so I paid attention to that and it applies, you know, like right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Cause like, kind of into the business shit. You know?
And that's even true in the sense of like you don't know the education that's going to be valuable in 5-10 years from now.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But Business was alright. I reckon business is like what I'm using right now. I use a bit of what I learned back there, like now, you know?
Uh-huh.
Shit like that. And just a whole lot more that I've learned myself. Type of
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I get that because it's a matter of doing rather than actually saying in the classroom.
100.
Is growing up in the West different or worse, or like what was it like for you?
Growing up in the West, I don't know, but I didn't grow up anywhere else but the West, so it's like,
So you can't say if it's like
I kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all the same shit, bro, you know?
yeah,
Just different areas.
I get that. And it's like, so when people say it's a bad area or rough, you can't say.
It is, but like, what would you consider rough? You get what I mean?
Yeah,
Because if you grow up in it, it's like you learn how to maneuver after a while, and then it just becomes normal.
yeah,
But everywhere could get rough, you know.
that's true. So is there any like plans or anything we can expect in the future, even just regarding DMA?
I don't know, but we're just gonna keep doing shit, you know.
Yeah,
Hopefully the scene keep growing, you know. Hopefully everyone just blows up and just pump it.
yeah, I love that. Is there anyone you got your eyes out you're looking for? You're watching in particular?
I'm not watching anyone, but it's like it'll be mad to see new artists come up, you know.
Yeah,
Just like how this whole wave came up, you know.
yeah.
It'll be hectic to see a whole new
Because
wave.
you were in it before it was a real thing, right?
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like you seen it grow,
Yeah,
and then it's like, fuck, that's hectic. To the level it's at now, you know.
yeah,
And then it'll be mad seeing another wave come, you know, and just be like a stable thing instead of like this wave dying out,
right.
you know.
Well, you can even look at it now. There's like, there's the Alex Range and Curses, and then I went to Machos and Chillinets and Huskies. Now it's like Creed, Mason Dane, Leroy. So,
Yeah, I just hope it keeps going, but you
Yeah.
know, like it's mad like Kirsten that did their thing,
yeah, for
kicked
sure.
down the doors and shit,
Who?
kicked down the doors for like
But who did?
for all these artists, like
Yeah.
Kirsten that, you know?
Curser. How did, because you listened to him for a while, right?
Back in the day, I used to hear him a lot, but I never like, oh, let me chop up a Kirsten song on YouTube, you know? It
Yeah,
was just like one of those things, or like for the white folks and that, you know?
yeah,
Like when I was in like school and shit.
yeah. So when did you start getting into the whole scene in general?
Like, I started listening to Kershaw like, I don't know, like a year ago type of shit.
Wow, true, okay.
But now that I started listening to him, it's like, oh, it's like I respect this guy now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because his name has been buzzing for a while.
Yeah,
And now that I've done the research, I've seen the sacrifice he had to go through, like, you know? Like he was just that target everyone took shots at, you know?
yeah.
And now he's like, he's the father of everyone.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true, yeah.
Like he took the bullets for everyone, and now it's like, yeah.
Like, there's only one person you can, like, other people will say other rappers are the king, but it's really just Cursor. Like, that's,
It's
yeah.
the sickest.
Yeah, straight to the
Curse is
Cursor.
the sickest. Like, yeah, bro, he's mad.
Yeah,
Now that I listen to him, it's like I respect him more, and like being able to talk to him on Insta and shit.
mm-hmm.
And then it's like I used to hear his name in like when I was in like year 7, you know.
Yeah,
It's like
So,
yeah, it's hectic. But most of all these artists, like I seen them come up, you know.
yeah.
Like the scene began when I'm like, you know, I'm like, yeah,
You've been through it. Like,
I've been to it.
you were there before they even.
Before they blew,
Yeah.
so it's like, it's nothing like, oh, you know.
Yeah, but if it was like, if Soldier Boy hit one of us up, it would be like, that's a rap. Like,
It'd be like
I'm retiring, kind of.
someone like Soldier Boy, like Future and shit, you know.
Yeah,
That'd be like hectic. So that's like a similar feeling to like a Cursor, cause like someone that's been blown up back then, you know,
yeah.
and now being able to have like access to him or like talk to him type of shit, you know.
Mm-hmm. Can we expect an interview or any content?
hmm
Can we expect an interview or any?
I was talking to him last time, but it's like he's a busy guy, but you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of respect that, but it's like just having that access.
Yeah.
It feels mad, you know. I don't
Yeah.
care if I get an interview or not, but it's like just being able to like, you know,
And
hit him up, whatever.
was it always business, or you know, because a lot of people, they have this huge love for rap, and the first thing they go to is just making music.
Yeah.
Did you go straight to business, or was there other avenues within music?
I was doing parties and that, but you know.
Yeah,
So I guess I was in
That's
the
true.
entertainment business,
that's true.
and then I just branched to the music thing. Just started
Right.
a whole branch there, which is the DME TV, which
Yeah,
is to do with music and just all of that. But with the events, I've been doing events, it's like it's hectic. You know?
as if you don't get stressed out with that shit.
It's a mission, bro. It drives you insane.
I couldn't do it. And people cancel on you all the time, right?
Eh?
And people would always cancel on you and shit. Hey,
With
events.
well, like it depends, cause like let's say if I'm organizing it, let's say I'm like doing a No Limits or like
Mhm.
Afro Jams or like you know something like that. No one can really cancel. It's just like a matter of getting people there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like if the DJ was like, "Yo,
Oh, the DJ,
Yeah,
shit like
it's
yeah,
like-
it's
yeah.
like fuck. The DJ, like you know,
Yeah.
make sure they're not late.
yeah,"
You know, gotta make sure that.
you gotta like, it's like these 15 children. You just gotta make sure all the
Submission,
time.
bro.
Yeah, they're like, it's like they're your kid. You're their kid for like a whole 2 weeks.
It's like I'm their dad for like a whole month, you know.
Yeah,
I have to
straight
like,
out.
make sure everything is running smooth.
And you're gonna make sure you get the people there,
I gotta make sure I get the people.
because if
there.
you don't, or even if you just if you cut even, you're still not keeping anything for yourself. Which
You gotta make sure you get the people there. You gotta make sure everything is safe, like you know. Make sure no one gets hurt,
why do you do this?
cause I like it.
I
I like it.
love that. So it's like a lot of people, they just do it for the trophies, but you just love the.
Fuck the trophies, but you know, like I'm trying to do like long term shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I love that.
I want to do like festivals and shit one day.
A DME festival?
A No Limits
I
festival.
know it's festival.
It's like under DME anyway, so it's like DME doing it, you know? So it's
Yeah.
like,
That would be so dope.
that'll be hectic, but you know?
Can you get me backstage pass?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I want to interview all the rappers and shit.
Easy, bro.
Easy.
Just shit like that, but just long term goals, you know?
Mhm. And what shapes that mindset?
Growing up in the West, I guess.
Yeah.
It gives you the hustle,
Yeah.
you know?
And it's funny like that, because I think the how do I say it? The struggle of so many people with drugs and jail, it either turns people down that road or the complete opposite, because they realize they don't want to be like that.
Yeah, 100%, but it's like, that's the thing, you know?
Yeah.
I guess not to pinpoint just the West, but like everywhere, you know? Like,
Yeah,
you could see
yeah.
like what drugs or what alcohol, what this and that have done to a person, you know? And then it leaves you with two choices, either to like fucking don't get down that road,
Uh-huh.
you know? Just do your best to stay down that road, to not go down that road, I mean,
Yeah.
and like hustle your way up somewhere or just grind it out, you know? Or you can go down that route and end up the position they went in. But I guess everyone has different stories, you know? You never know why they started doing shit like that, so you can't really like say, oh,
Yeah.
that's bad, because you don't know the backstory of it, you get what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But it would be a good thing to avoid, you know?
And how did your family deal with everything, like in your endeavors, and
With what?
like, you know, even just business and doing the things you did growing up? Were they there? Did you have that those role models?
Not really like role models, because there's no like someone that I know that's done it before type of thing.
Mm.
So it's like I'm like the first to like try to go down that route, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're like first generation in Australia, so it's like
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
no one is not really settled yet to a point where it's like. But me growing up here gave me that outlook and everything, and then I found what I want to do, what interests me.
And was that scary? Cause like, you know, you're this new kid in the country, no one's really doing much, and then here you are, you're just like, did you even finish high school?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, alright, well, yeah.
I did, but I don't know. Like I said before, but maybe
You
I
didn't, sorry.
I finished it, but it's like I didn't really learn much from it. But
Yeah, you didn't have that fear.
It's like, what the fuck is that, you know?
Yes, for sure. And what about like your parents?
What do you mean?
Were they always there? How did
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
They're there, but again, it's like they don't really know like what everything is. you
Yeah.
know?
For sure. And what would you say to other people? Like, you know, I still feel like there's, like, I was on a live with this guy, what was it, last week or so, and he's like, I don't want to rap, but I want a page like Blood Juice. You know what I mean? And I know there'd probably be other people that want to do shit like D and me. And what would you say to those kids?
It's what do you want it for, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
Because people see them, like, they see like it's mad, they see like, you know, but they don't know what it is or what you have to do for that, you know?
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about it.
They don't see the behind the scenes.
They don't see the behind the scenes, they don't see the grind, they don't see the, you know what I mean? They just see the, what you do and how people like it, but they don't know what, like, if you give it to them with everything that comes with it, they wouldn't want it, you know?
Because they don't know what it takes.
They don't know.
Yes, bro.
They just see the finished product.
Yes, bro.
Wow, it's
And honestly, that's why I want to document everything, including the losses. Because then, in 10, 5 years' time, you look back and you think, shit, this motherfucker knew what he was doing. And it's like inspiration. It's like Travis Scott, when he was performing like in front of no people. Remember
like
that?
20 people and shit.
Yeah.
And they started like doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Stadiums. That's the thing, but they come up with a mission, you know?
Mhm.
But people only see the...
When you get to that come up, do you almost miss the process?
Not miss, but it's like the process is happening every day, but every minute,
Yeah.
every hour.
You don't feel like you've made it, and even when you have made it, you feel like you haven't.
There's like more stuff
Yeah.
to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
true.
you're never really like, oh, now I'm at the top, no more, nothing to do, you know?
Yeah,
Because it's always that.
that's true. But it's funny though, because I still miss when people doubted me, and I know they still do, but not like before. You know what I mean?
The doubt will never go away, but what
Yeah.
it does is just, what is it called? When whatever they doubted, you start like peaking or like start working, and then they come around with the
Yeah.
with the yeah, and then you're like like you know.
Yeah, it's
feel-
like
It feels good, you know. And
Yeah.
then it's like
That is so true, man. That's funny. And so what? You keep your circle small then, right?
hmm
You keep your circle small then, right?
I guess so. You should always, you know. Just be aware of your surroundings, bro, because there's a lot of fucking bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fake stuff that happens. A lot of fake love, a lot of fake everything. That's the thing. See, that's the thing. Like, if you're doing something that people like, or like some shit that's like for the community or whatever, for the culture, and you're known for like, oh, that's the guy that does that, it brings a whole lot of like unwanted attention. Like, it brings good attention, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then it brings unwanted attention, which is the fake shit.
Yeah.
And then the haters.
Yeah.
And then
All of it.
it brings the whole package, you know?
It's so true. And people see like 5% of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I find interesting as well in that sense, because like sometimes I think like if God would see it and he was like, yo, do you want to take this back? And I complain about it all day, but if he asked me, I was like, no, I'm gonna keep the shit.
Yeah, 100% keep
Yeah.
it. Because you're the one with the vision, you know?
Yeah.
You know what you want with it.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? All of this stuff just comes with it,
Yeah.
you know? People
That's true.
like you, people don't like you, people that wanna, you know? They wanna be you, people that wanna copy you, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
All of that comes with it.